Hello friends, this is Dr. Arvind Sadhu and we'll learn blending word formation process in English. We have already seen how to learn words, how to make plural nouns, and then how to add prefixes or suffixes. So there are no infixes as such in English. Majority we have prefixes and suffixes. So then we also learn about clipping, how we clip words and form new words. So actually reduce words for the handy use. And we have also some other word building processes, word formation processes. We'll learn blending as such. So what is blending? Blending is just fusing two words together, that is blending. So we'll see in details. So for example, we have a brunch. So this word is comprised of two words, that is breakfast and lunch, and we fused blend together and got blend brunch. So breakfast and lunch. Then the next word is Olympiconomics. So even though this word is seems complex, it's not. It's Olympics and economics. So the things related with the Olympics, the finances and other economic things related with the Olympics, like that. So let us see. We have already know that compounding, clipping and blending. So in compounding, normally we take two words and we keep as it is, and normally we two or maybe some cases more than two. So for example, bath and room are two words and we call bathroom. So maybe boy and friend, so maybe boyfriend. So blue and shirt, maybe blue shirt. So these are the compounding words. So we make no changes to after compounding. But in clipping, see, we clip some part of a single word, the only word. For example, we have a telephone, so we for clip the part, so we clip the initial part of that word, and we usually use phone in our daily or day-to-day speech or even in writing. So in the photograph, for example, it's a black it's a back clipping, or it's a we clip a final part of it, so it's a photograph, and we retain photo for our use. So in the third we see the refrigerator, in which we have fore and aft clip, that is before and after we clip the initial and final part, but we retain the medial part, but we make some changes, like in spellings we add alphabet D in fridge for the normal use. And then we have blending. So these two, compounding and clipping processes, are there in blending. See, we have two words here, not a one as in clipping. We have two words like compounding, and we mix it, we fuse it together. For example, we have a breakfast as a word and we have a lunch as a word. So we clip the final part of the first and the initial part of the second word and come up with the new more meaningful word, brunch. So we will see some examples and you will understand these things. So here we have infotech. So everyone knows that this is the age of infotech. So information and technology fused together to have a infotech blend. Then we have biotech, biology and technology comes together, and in biochemistry, absolutely, we have a biology and chemistry. In bioinformatics, for example, we have a complex procedure of blending. Uh, for the bio, we have biology or biological things. Then we have information science, information theory, and we have even a technology. Actually, computer science, uh, that is information technology, and even I have seen the greater details. The bioinformatics actually combines the biology, information theory, computer science, engineering, mathematics, and statistics together. So actually information technology comprises these computer science, engineering, mathematics and statistics. So we may combine these three words to form bioinformatics. So interesting. Then we have smog. We see sometimes smoke, and we have foggy atmosphere sometimes. But when these two elements comes together in the atmosphere, we call smoggy atmosphere, smog. So then we have Oxbridge. Uh, this is this word is comprised of Oxford and Cambridge, University of Oxford and University of Cambridge together. So that is Oxbridge. Then we have email, so it's electronic mail, and we clipped the final part, the second part of electronic, but we retained mail as it is, and we made blend. Then the next word is really fantastic. It's fantabulous. So fantastic and fabulous. Sometimes in advertisement you may see this word fantabulous. So fantastic as well as fabulous. So you may even use this word for personality, fantabulous personality. Then we have multi-university, so we have different options, and it's a greater choice and many things. So multi is many, a number of, multiple, so like that. So multiple plus university. There are not multiple universities, of course, but we have a multiple choices, multiple things in university. So that is multi-university. Then we have endorphin, so endogenous morphine. So we have endogenous, that is internal effect, and morphine, so it's a painkiller or pain reliever, a kind of effect on us. So it's endorphin. Then we have a camcorder. Nowadays we have these multifunctional equipments, and in camcorder we have camera as well as recorder, video recorder, so we call it camcorder. And netizen, you are well aware of, when you do something on internet you must follow some conduct, so that is netiquettes. And here we have netizens, so like residents of some society. We have citizens on internet, so netizens. Here we have a webinar, and nowadays you are well aware of, there are many webinars happening during this lockdown period. So web plus seminar, web based seminar, or internet based seminar, so that is webinar. Then emoticon, this young generation is very much fond of emoticon, so they express emotions with some icon or some signs on the mobiles or phones or on computer, so that is emoticon. And we have a heliport, we have a airport, and we have a helicopter. So normally it's for planes, but when it is meant for helicopter, so it's a heliport. And next one is breath analyzer. So it analyzes breath, that is very intuitive to know the function. Yes, and then we have oximeter, which measure the oxygenated oxygenated or saturation of oxygen in a blood in our body. So that is oximeter. This oximeter and olfactometer in the last, they are related with the medical field and health practitioners. So in olfactometer, we measure some odor sensing or capacity of people, how they sense the smell or odor. And in this speedometer, actually we have a speed and odometer. Odometer is measuring miles or kilometers, and speed, that is speed. So it's together. So measuring the kilometers per speed, measuring the speed per kilometer is measured by the speedometer, and it is installed on the dashboard of two and four wheelers. So then we have psychometric. So psychometric tests, for example. So there are some psychological elements, factors that we have to measure, and metric is measurement. Uh, that is psychometric tests, for example. Here we have a very well-known word, blending word, that is Bollywood. So it comes after the combination of Bombay, Hollywood, and even a Tollywood, that is Telugu plus Hollywood. So we have a English. So it's a combination or mixture or fusion of Hindi and English. Many people nowadays in India speak this English, not particularly pure Hindi or pure English, but they are fond of English. And then we have in fork, spork. So spoon and fork. So we have a spoon having some lines at the tip of spoon, that is fork. You can have an image of it on a net, or you might be using it even. Then we have a technocrat. So it's combination of technology and a French word crat. Crat is ruler, or it's some person or supporter or member. So technocrat. And then we have very simple terminology of computer science, that is bit. So it's a binary digit, and you are well known about the hotel. So if it is a huge one and having so many facilities, and for motor parking and car parking and everything, so it's a motel. And even we have a boatel, so it's a hotel on boat. So with this we have generalizations. For example, the first word Olympics and second word economics. We have Olympiconomics. So word 1 have different syllables, word 2 have different syllables, and we will have a blend after the fusion. So here we do not only fuse or uh, combine the phonological things, but even semantic, the meaning components. So that is from the word 1 we have initial part, final part, initial part from the second word, and final part. So sometimes we fuse together, we ellipse the final part of the first word and initial part of the second word, but sometimes we only delete the first part of the second word or the final part of the first word, and retain all the rest of the things as it is. So blending is very creative process, and we get many of such words in English. So we will try to add in our vocabulary such words. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you once again.